Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft Dungeons video. Today I'm going to showcase you a build, a mage build, so a rolling artifact build, that not a lot of people have seemed to use. So let's get started and right into it. We'll start off with the armor. We've got the golden Piglin armor. The golden Piglin armor comes with reset artifact cooldown on potion use. Now that's pretty useful for the satchels that we're going to be using. It comes with plus 50% artifact damage, which is very helpful and is a staple across many mage builds. And the unique version of the Piglin armor, this one, the golden, comes with surprise gift. Now when I was farming, I got this one and it came with potion barrier, which is one of the enchants that you can use on the build, and it's pretty good for, as we're going to use a lot of potions, it adds a lot of defense, hopefully letting us survive more. So as you can tell, I've left all of the enchantments unenchanted, and there's a reason for that. We can start by doing the cooldown on the second slot, but we'll get started with this first slot. So on normal mage builds, you typically use Death Barter because you have very little to no defense, meaning if you come across a mob that does kill you in one shot, you can at least come back and keep going. So we can either do Death Barter here or cooldown. So depending on if we use a certain enchantment on either of our ranged or our melee, we can decide between. So we're going to do cooldown, but if you decide to do Death Barter, you can do 2 prospectors or 1 prospector and looting. But since we're not picking up any emeralds here and not using Death Barter, we can use looting for more strength and arrow drops, which we'll need. And we're also going to put dynamo. So we've got double cooldown, and in this slot we've got lightning focus and cooldown. So we're going to put lightning focus, but you can put Death Barter on this slot and then cooldown on this one, giving you 2 cooldowns still, but less artifact damage. Or you can do lightning focus and both Death Barter, and it means we only have 1 cooldown. So because we've done lightning focus and 2 cooldowns, we can go onto the ranged. The Winter's Touch, which fires 3 arrows when charged, which is pretty OP with burst bowstring, because when you roll it shoots 9 arrows instead of just 3. It comes with freezes on impact, not important to the build, but that's just what it is. And this one's gilded with Refreshment tier 3. So basically how we're going to use this build is you're going to roll as much as you can with the light feather, keep spamming it with burst bowstring cooldown shot. Any kills that we get with the bow trigger Refreshment, reducing the cooldown, and eventually we can use the potion again, resetting the artifact cooldown, which is pretty useful. Now for this last slot, we've got Supercharge, Artifact Charge, and Void Strike. So if you do decide to do Death Barter on this slot and Lightning Focus here, you only have a single cooldown, which is often not enough. So you can choose to do Artifact Charge, which reduces the artifact cooldown a lot also. Or if you use 2 cooldown like me, you don't use it, and you can choose from either Supercharge, which increases the damage by a bow a lot, and also meaning we get a lot more kills with the bow, triggering Refreshment. Or we can do Void Strike, which doesn't add as much damage, but it also means we can do more damage with these. And then on the melee, we've got a skull scythe, which is just a reskin of the frost scythe. Comes with the slowest mobs, and this one's gilded with anima conduit. So pretty basic stuff. Now the reason I wanted to showcase this build is because I haven't actually seen many builds that use golden piglin armor, which is pretty. It makes sense because golden piglin armor has a few good traits, but not enough to make a good build around it. It's got reset artifact cooldown on potion use, which can be good with refreshment builds, but it falls short in other ways. And it's got plus 50% artifact damage, which goes good with the artifacts reduced cooldown on potion use, but it's not very efficient for mage builds or ranged or melee / ranged potion builds. So I've kind of combined them both into one, and it's basically just a mage build with assisted satchel reduced because of potions. So without further ado, we're going to showcase the build. So don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Go ahead and comment what your favourite part of the build was, or perhaps your build. I'd love to hear from it in the comments. And so yeah, peace out.